All right. Now, this year, Thanksgiving will certainly bring many heartwarming family reunions after a long time spent apart during the pandemic.
For some, going home for the holidays can spark feelings of anxiety and stress as people navigate difficult family dynamics. Joining us now with some advice to get through the holidays is Dr. George James. He's a licensed marriage and family therapist. Dr. James, always good to have you with us. So this is a side of the holiday season maybe we don't talk about very often, but what's your advice to someone who is feeling anxious about going home, seeing family this week? What can they do to take care of their mental health?
Yeah, good morning to you both. And yes, anxiety actually is everywhere. People are feeling it for so many different reasons. Whether, as Savannah mentioned, you're cooking your first meal, whether your kids are coming home for the holidays, whether you're coming home to see your family members, it's everywhere. And so what I really want to encourage people is that to own it, to acknowledge it, that I'm anxious about something. Maybe somebody's going to ask me a question I don't want to answer, or I'm going to be there longer than I want to. Be aware that the anxiety is there, and don't take your anxiety out on your loved ones. Don't have that extra attitude or maybe even be silent. Try to find a way how to engage folks while also protecting yourself. That might mean taking the extra time or maybe planning that second visit so that you're not there too long. Do the thing that you need to do so you can be there long enough, connect, but then also take care of yourself and do whatever else you need to do.
Absolutely. Doctor, you mentioned being kind of quiet or having that attitude, which I think might be some people's response just kind of naturally when they get those questions they don't want to answer about their relationship status or how work is or maybe a politics conversation. Do you have any tips for kind of setting healthy boundaries so that you don't sort of retreat and it can stay as happy and amicable and loving as possible?
There is nothing wrong with boundaries, especially when there's so many different things that you might have to encounter. The thing about it is that not to limit yourself to other people's expectations, and that having boundaries to protect yourself is perfectly fine. What you want to do, though, is to make sure that the boundary is not just cutting everybody off or limiting everybody from engaging with you, but also respectfully letting people know this is not something I want to do or want to talk about. So that might mean you might take a step away, or you might engage in something else. Maybe you play with the kids or the grandkids or something else that allows you to say, this is my boundary. I'm holding it firm, but I'm also not going to be so cold that I can't engage you or be able to interact with you.
Great advice.
I mean, we're going to see some heartfelt reunions, but thousands of families did lose someone during this pandemic. How do you get through the holidays while grieving a loved one, and how can we be there for friends or relatives in that situation?
No, if we really think about it, unfortunately, this time of year does bring that up for a lot of people, right? Sometimes people have lost people. Sometimes people have lost people even around this particular time. And then when we add COVID and just the stressors that people have gone through, it is an additional loss that people are experiencing. And so some of it, once again, is just to be able to acknowledge, I'm sad or I'm low, or, I need to have some good times with friends and family. That's one way that you can grieve. You can let other people know, and you can get the support that is helpful for you. But most of all is recognizing that most of us can experience loss and that it's okay to experience it. You go through those stages, as they say, but it's important that you have the support of those you love and care for and let them know so they can help you.
All right. Dr. James, thank you so much for your advice on this important holiday. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Happy
Thank you both.
Thanksgiving.
Hope that you have a great holiday time.
You too.